You don't want to be the mayor of Atlanta.
Teach.
You don't want to be the president of Morehouse.
That's right.
And far be it from your mind to be president of the United
That's
States.
right.
Teach.
Yes, sir.
You want to go home.
Teach. That's right.
What happened to that desire? What happened? A trickster. A liar. A deceiver. Thank you. Stepped in. And he diverted your attention from wanting to go home now to wanting to survive. All you want to do now is just survive. Where am I going to be able to eat? Am I going to be able to avoid being hung? Am I going to be able to avoid being castrated? Am I going to be able to avoid being raped? Your instinct, your lower base animal instinct for survival kicks in.
Teach.
That's right.
He is a scientist. When you read Freud and all of these psychologists that you study in college, Pavlov and all of these clowns, they start to deal with human nature. And human beings not being too far removed from animals when they're placed under certain conditions, they will result to animalistic behavior. Darwin said, survival of the fittest. So now you're trying to survive. And you learn how to survive. Some survive by becoming stepping fetchets, shuffling, scratching, yassa boss. He learned to survive. Some learn to survive in other means. Some of our women had to turn to prostitution. We've done all sorts of things. A lot of it just for survival. We get up a little bit. And now the quest is to be free. But free to do what? To go to the north. Free to go north.
That's right.
To where you're supposedly
Teach.
free. Do you think it was an accident that they had an underground railroad that allowed black people to escape to freedom? You have to learn to think like your enemy. One of the greatest tools in warfare is subterfuge, deception.
That's right.
It's one of the greatest elements. And the next element is surprise. And of all the things he could possibly use is divide and conquer.
Teach.
These are elements of not only physical warfare, but of psychological and spiritual warfare. I'm going to get to my lecture in a minute. So now you're trying to get to freedom. You're trying to go north to get a job where you can get paid rather than work for free. But little did you know that the economists in America had been arguing and debating among themselves about which was the best system to keep people under, to have them under control, and that would be the most productive. One school said, work them for free and pay them nothing. That should be very simple to you. White boy in the South. White boy in the North say, no, work them hard, work them for a little bit, make them think that they free.
Teach.
Make them think that they're free. While all the time we control them. We are the puppet masters. The white man's tricks don't change.
That's right.
They don't change. They evolve. He gets more sophisticated in his use of them, but his tactics don't change. I'll show you what happens. White man come among a village. He got trinkets. There's 1,000 children. He got 10 trinkets. Do you think he knew that there were 1,000 children? And that he only had 10 trinkets? And that he was going to only give out 10 trinkets? And what was going to happen when he gave out the 10 trinkets, when the others didn't get what they thought that they wanted and they needed, and they saw those bling bling things going off? What's going to happen? Jealousy. Envy. Simple, isn't it? It's simple. But we keep going for the same old okie doke.
That's right.
The same old tricks. We are a nation. We are a nation within a nation. We are a lost nation. Covered up. Hidden. So much so that we have lost our identity. Not just to the world. We've lost our identity to ourselves. Until about 1930, you was just straight out nigger. Straight out. Anybody, everybody call you nigger. This nigga, that nigga, nigga. Then around 1930, thereabouts, you became a Negro. And you stayed Negro until about 1960. Around 1960, you became Afro-American. During that period, You were teetering around from